A growing community of adventure seekers is using off-highway vehicles, and our state has several great parks specifically designed for your next off-road adventure.
Whether you're a daring adrenaline seeker or want to cruise along slowly in a multi-passenger vehicle, these OHV parks have something for everyone right here in Iowa.
As more and more people buy off-highway vehicles, or OHVs, there's more demand for places to ride them. OHV is an umbrella term that includes all-terrain vehicles, or ATVs, off-road motorcycles like dirt bikes, side-by-side machines, and snowmobiles.
Midway through the process of building and designing this park, all of a sudden we have a new machine that was fastest growing machine out there now. The side-by-sides are, family orientated, people that want to take their spouse that may or may not want to ride. They can switch off if they both want to drive. You can take your family out. It makes the sport way more sociable to go out and visit with your friends and stop, and you can point out the wildlife or whatever you want to do while you're out riding.
About 30 years ago, Iowa didn't have any parks where people could legally ride off-highway vehicles. Now, there are 8 parks scattered across the state. Gypsum City OHV Park, located southeast of Fort Dodge, is the largest park in Iowa for motorized recreation. At almost 800 acres, it's about as big as the other 7 Iowa parks combined and features more than 60 miles of trails.
I've ridden all over the country, the United States and Canada, and these are as good a trails as there are in the Midwest, or in the country actually. People that come out to ride these trails are just blown away once they get out here and see what we actually have.
So the ability to be able to provide that active recreation in the motorized sport, provide a tourism area for our community, and then also be able to manage wildlife on an 800-acre facility, all is a great fits within the mission of what we do in Webster County Conservation Board.
The park sits on land that was once used for gypsum mining. Iowa ranks 3rd in the country in gypsum production, and 2/3 of Iowa's gypsum comes from the Fort Dodge area, an industry dating back to the 1850s. 3 different national companies donated the park property. The land is no longer suitable for urban development, or much of anything else, but the combination of flat, open areas with rolling hills, tight turns, and wooded terrain is perfect for an OHV park.
We have a lot of property that could be reclaimed. We have additional property that we think will be reclaimed and owned for further recreational purposes once the gypsum is mined out of it. It's a perfect reuse for property like this, and it avoids reclamation laws that previously existed for those companies. So it's really a win-win for everyone.
They're all good that I've been to, but I think this one's the best. It's the hilliest, and it's just about all timber in phase 2 anyway. And for us guys, it's couldn't do much better in Iowa.
There are 3 phases within Gypsum City, with dirt and gravel trails tailored to different vehicles. The park also offers a small track for kids, a training or practice area for beginners, a mudding area, and even non-trail recreation opportunities like fishing ponds.
But the campers will be able to view right out over the top of those ponds. They can come down. We'll have fishing docks. We have the opportunity to ride a week for trails and not get bored. We've got the ponds, the wildlife. It's a great opportunity. So every time I get here and see people enjoying it, it was worth the 16 years.
Our trails are all marked for numbers. With over 60 miles of trail, it's pretty easy to lose track of where you're at. So we have a numbering system, and then we have a difficulty rating system too. So we try to provide something for everybody.
I love being out here. I mean, it's enjoyable, and then just the pure enjoyment of people coming out here and able to enjoy where I work and what I do and get to see all of this.
For those looking for a little more adventure or a tougher challenge, there are a couple areas in the park designed to provide an extra thrill.
We got some of these guys and myself once in a while like to get out there and put the machine to its test, see how much of an incline you can go. We have logs, rocks, and stuff. It's a slower building trail or slower running trail. We can get up. It's more of an obstacle course. Sometimes you're not going to make it. Sometimes you're going to bend a fender, but it's not for everybody. So we have those dedicated areas for the people that want to go out and really put their machine to the task, put their abilities to the task, and see how much they can do. It's a lot of fun.
They do need to be registered with the state of Iowa. So in this sport, they pay to play. So they pay a registration sticker, much like fishing and hunting licenses, that sort of thing. They register their machine, and then that money goes back into the program to be able to support these parks and the system. So we do require a helmet. So unlike on road traffic in Iowa, you don't need a helmet. In Iowa's designated OHV parks, you're required to have a helmet as well.
Gypsum City OHV Park is a collaboration between local organizations and city, county, and state government entities. Everyone working together is one of the keys to success.
It's a nice marriage with Brushy Creek and with the trails the city has built, the trails the county has built. Having this and having connections to all of these things makes it a great place to, in the middle of rural Iowa, to come and recreate.
It can be a dangerous sport, so safety is stressed. Wear proper clothes and equipment, follow the park rules, and take a safety course online or hands-on. Do those things, and just about anyone can enjoy riding.
We've got a lot of 60-some-year-old riders coming up to utilize the single track in this park. It's all ages. People with disabilities. I'm in a wheelchair. I got hurt in a diving accident. With a slight modification of the side-by-side, I'm out here recreating with all my friends. I always say it's a great equalizer. This isn't just a guy sport. It's a family sport. A lot of our clubs are about 50-50 men and women riding. A lot of the gals go out and ride on their own machines and actually go ride without the guys.
Never thought I would have a side-by-side, but last March I bought one, principally for hunting, but I find myself driving it and out here and doing these kinds of things more than I use it hunting. It's fun. I have a handicapped son that's 17, and he just loves coming out in this side-by-side, so I take him a lot on the weekends.
After nearly 2 decades of work, Gypsum City is a premier destination for off-highway vehicle riding and other outdoor recreation. A destination organizers hope will soon attract hundreds of thousands of visitors a year.
I think motorized and recreation in Iowa is definitely increasing. You see more people pulling trailers. We're getting requests a lot of time. We're seeing visitors already coming out of Minnesota, the Omaha area, so it's starting to draw people out of some of the larger urban communities that don't have these type of opportunities.
I love every time we come out here and get to show it off. We're very proud of it. I think we hit a home run on what we wanted to do and what we accomplished.